Hello friends, SchoolSteps.in welcomes you all. In this tutorial, we'll talk about design principles for Android Wear. The first principle is that our application design should not stop user from focusing on the other things. Always remember the 5 seconds rule. If at a particular time, user needs to interact more than 5 seconds with the application, then you need to rethink about the design of the application. Recall the concept of glanceable from the creative vision for Android Wear that we discussed in our previous tutorial. For example, if your Wear application is showing you navigation, reminder, weather information or time etc., it should be all glanceable and user should not take more than 5 seconds to read this information. Else you should consider to improve your application. The second principle is design for big gestures. When you swipe through the photos on your phone, you are using a large area of the display and the precision is not required. That's the best kind of interaction for a wearable device. Try to use your application in the various everyday situations such as walking, eating or talking to the people. If you have to slow down while doing these activities, you should consider making the bigger gestures. The third principle is think about the stream cards first. We need to show the right contents at the right time. It should be like your personal assistant who suggests you the right things at the right time. For example, an application that suggests you to check in the nearby bar could appear in the stream card. For the cases where it is impossible to know when the user needs your application, you can rely on the voice action or touch. To conclude what to show and what not to show and when to show, you can make a list of all the situations a user would find your application useful. For example, what do they have in common? Same location, time of day, certain physical activities. You will most likely come up with the several different situations which can help you to specialize your cards to those situations. The next principle is that you should do only one thing at a time and that too really fast. You should display only the desired information on the card. If there is extra information which is absolutely required, you can split it into the separate cards. The next principle is design for the corner of the eye. The longer the user is looking at your application, the more you are pulling them out of the real world. The next principle is don't be a constant shoulder tapper. A watch constantly touches the user's skin. Being this intimate, you want to vibrate the watch fewer times than you might on a phone. So friends, with this we are done with the design principles. Friends, with this I take your leave. Thank you so much. Please like our page on facebook.com/letsandroid. If you have any query, do write us at info@schoolsteps.in or schoolstepsin@gmail.com. Thank you.